In 2019, I landed in Australia with one thought in my head: I'm going to make it big here. 6 years later, I'm still putting products on the shelf. Not because I failed, not because I wasn't smart enough, but because of the things that are harder to admit. I chose comfort over the things I actually wanted in my life. This story is about those 6 years. The real version, not the version I told at parties. And then comes the most terrifying decision I have ever made. Stay with me. When I came to Australia in 2019, I was 23 years old, a fresh mechanical engineering graduate from one of the top institutions in India. And I had this fire inside me, this absolute certainty that I'm going to build something big. I applied for jobs in different companies and firms, but nothing. Either I was too fresh with no Australian experience, or because of my visa condition, which only allowed me to work for the next 18 months on full working rights. I needed money to survive for food and rent. I walked into the supermarket just temporarily. I told myself just until the real thing comes along. And then COVID hit. The whole world stopped, and my temporary job became my reality. There is no way to go, just survive. When things opened up, I had to get another student visa to stay. When I left my first job, I had this feeling for the first time in 2 years: possibility. Just for 5 minutes. Here's where the story gets complicated. I was in a relationship at that time. She wanted security and stability, a proper job. So I got one. Retail this time. For the next 4 years, I woke up every morning with the regret. No sadness, not frustration, pure regret. Not the one of kind that screams at you. I kept telling myself, it's not the right time. When I'll save more money, I'll take the risk. When I'll be more stable, I'll make the move. When the situation is better, then, always then, not now. But in 2024, my relationship ended. And I'm not going to pretend to you that it was easy, because it wasn't. But in that sheer pain of breaking up with my girlfriend, I had the clearest thought in years. I realized that I had been using my relationship, my COVID condition, and my visa conditions as excuses, pure logical excuses, for not betting on myself. I realized that I had been breaking up from last 6 years every day in my own head. And the person who is responsible for all of these things is the one I always saw in the mirror every morning. I spent all 2025 preparing, not just financially but mentally, asking myself hard questions. What do I actually want? Who am I without my job title? What am I generally afraid of? I handed my resignation in November 2025. Then I flew back to India after 6 long years. I sat with my family and my friends and didn't tell them that I was terrified, but I was. Then I came back to Australia in December 2025 without any job, no salary, and no plan. Just a belief that the life spent on doing something that has nothing to do with who you are is not a safe one, it's just a slow one. And I have been slow long enough. I had conversation with people in their 20s, 30s, and 60s. And the one thing I hear from them over and over again from almost everyone is some version of the same sentence. I know I should do something different, but I don't know how, and I'm scared. This channel is for that person. I'm not going to teach you from the top of the mountain that I haven't climbed it yet. What I'm going to do is climb it right here in front of you, and I'm going to bring every person I meet on the way up, every entrepreneur, every person who broke free, every story that proves that traditional path is a choice, not a requirement. If that's the content you are looking for, subscribe, because I'm just getting started and so are you.